Mic check, mic check. I'm ready when you are, Cooper. Cooper, ready when you are. Ready when you are. A pleasant good afternoon and welcome into Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium on the campus of the University of North Georgia as we get ready for NCAA Division II softball featuring the Southern Wesleyan Warriors and the second-ranked North Georgia Nighthawks here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary inside the broadcast booth here at the Hill as we count down toward first pitch here on the pregame show for North Georgia. They're 10-0 on the year, number 2 in the NFCA Top 25 poll. And Southern Wesleyan 2-2 on the year as we get closer and closer to first pitch. For the Nighthawks, they come off of a weekend sweep of number 16 Southern Indiana as well as Wingate last weekend. Today wraps up a 10-game homestand for North Georgia before they hit the road next weekend. For Wingate, they are 2-2 on the year, splits with Tusculum and Mars Hill to open the season for head coach Coy Adkins. We'll take a look at the starting lineups first for Southern Wesleyan. Pregame starting lineups are brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System. It'll be Delaney Byers, Addie Johnson, and Savannah Huff, 1, 2, and 3 for the Warriors. Lydia Clanton, Megan New, Ashton Martin will be the starting pitcher and back 6th. Emma Collins, 7th, Addie Nugent, 8th, and Emma Jo Wolf, 9th for the Warriors. For Mike Davenport, he goes with Kaylin Anthony, Olivia Sinkfield, Margaret Simmons, 1, 2, and 3. Madison Simmons will bat cleanup, followed by Gracie Mixon and Shelby Hammondtree. Mallory Parker, Georgia Blair, Cheyenne Mosteller, 7, 8, and 9, with the starting pitcher being the freshman, Tybee Denton, for the Nighthawks. We will take a commercial break. When we return, we will have first pitch here from Dahlonega. It's North Georgia and Southern Wesleyan getting ready to do battle here at the Hill on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
Oh, look at the camera, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Should I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
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 I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
Again, we look at the starting lineup for North Georgia in the field. From left to right in the outfield, Mallory Parker, Kaylin Anthony, and Madison Simmons. Mixon and Sinkfield on the corners. Margaret Simmons and Mosteller up the middle. Hammondtree behind the plate for the freshman out of Homer, Tybee Denton. We get ready to get things started. Southern Wesleyan to the plate. It'll be Delaney Byers to lead things off. Byers will lead things off for Southern Wesleyan. The sophomore from Lecanto, Florida, prepped at Seven Rivers Christian School. First pitch is a ball at 11:54. A ball and no strikes. Denton winds and delivers. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Denton takes a deep breath, winds and delivers right down the middle, 1-2. Byers 400 on the year, 4 for 10 at the plate. She has a double and an RBI as well. The 1-2, swung on and missed. I'll bring up the shortstop, Addie Johnson. Johnson, a freshman from Williamston, South Carolina, and Palmetto High School. The righty stands in, hitting a .182 on the year, 2 for 11 at the plate early on. First pitch, low ball 1. 3 runs scored by Johnson. She has an RBI as well. 7-1 and 8-0 wins over Tusculum and Mars Hill respectively, as that caught the inside half, before falling in Game 2 of both of those doubleheaders to the Pioneers 6-0 to Mars Hill 7-5. Johnson watches high above the letters, 2-1. Southern Wesleyan has outscored its opponents handily in the 3rd and 6th innings so far this year. They hold a 2-1 advantage in the first. Grounded to Mosteller at second. She gives to Sinkfield in time for out number 2. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Savannah Huff. Huff, a sophomore out of Piedmont, South Carolina, transfer from the College of Charleston. Missed low and away, 1-0. 6 of 11 at the plate and early on. .545 batting average is what that equates to. 5 runs scored, 2 homers, a double, and 7 ribs. Inside corner, 1-1. She's drawn 3 walks. She's 2 of 2 in stolen bases. Southern Wesleyan very aggressive on the base paths. 12 of 14 in stolen base attempts so far this year. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Not many people run on the pitcher, or on the catcher rather, Megan New. Only 3 stolen bases so far this year for Warrior opponents. A ball and 2 strikes. Denton, deep breath, goes into her wind and the pitch. High ball 2. Two and 2 on the sophomore. She fouls it away. We do it again. Huff goes over to the chalk bag to try and get a little bit of grip on the bat. Foggy skies, a little bit of mist in the area. The 2-2. Fouled straight back. We do it again. The count 2-2. The wind, the pitch outside, and it runs full. Three and 2 the count. Denton shakes off the first pitch. Now she goes into her wind-up, the payoff. High in the air, it'll drift onto the playing surface at Bob Stein Stadium. Baseball team will be in action in about an hour down in Milledgeville as they open up a 3-game set with the Bobcats of Georgia College. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, go the Warriors. We head to the bottom half. Nighthawks coming to back here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Southern Wesleyan out in the field. Here's how their defensive alignment looks. Nugent, Collins, and Wolf from left to right in the outfield. Huff and Byers on the corner. Johnson and Clanton up the middle. New behind the plate for the pitcher, Ashton Martin. She'll face the top of the Nighthawk lineup, and Kaylin Anthony. The senior out of Houston, Kaylin Anthony, will lead things off for North Georgia. Up against Ashton Martin, 0-1 on the year, 2.33 ERA. She's thrown 6 innings so far this year. First pitch high and tight, ball 1. The wind in the pitch, that was low and away, 2-0. North Georgia wearing the USA uniforms today. Navy tops with white sleeves, stars and stripes on it. White bottoms with the red, white, and blue socks. Southern Wesleyan in all black today. The 2-0. It hit her. So Anthony on base with a hit by pitch. That brings up the sophomore Olivia Sinkfield, the first baseman, will stand in. Hailing from Phoenix City, Alabama, and Smith Station High School. Goes to bunt, pops it up in foul ground. Diving effort by New, but it goes to the ground foul. 0-1. Martin, a senior out of 6 Mile, South Carolina, a transfer from Eastern Kentucky. The 1-0 count, or the 0-1 count, the wind and the pitch. Sinkfield tries to bunt again and can't get it down. It's 0-2. Ninth of 10 games in a row at home for North Georgia. One more in the nightcap today. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Down on strikes is Sinkfield. That brings up Margaret Simmons. Junior out of Eastman, a transfer from Middle Georgia State. The shortstop watches the first pitch right down the middle, 0-1. 205 down the lines, 210 in the alleys, 220 to straightaway center. Here at the field of the year in the NFCA, lined back up the middle and a base hit for Margaret Simmons. That'll put runners on first and second as Anthony moves up 60 feet for the right fielder, Madison Simmons. Maddie, a freshman from Swanee. Been swinging a hot bat as of late. First pitch inside corner for a strike. 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Missed outside. Ball and a strike. When I say that Maddie's been swinging a hot bat, she leads the Nighthawks in batting average, .556, 10 of 18 at the plate with 4 home runs, 3 doubles and a triple. Scored 9 times, brought home 10 runs. Her slugging percentage at 1.500. Two and 1 to the freshman. Here's the pitch. Shot down the left field line, but well foul. 2-2. Martin steps back on the mound. She winds and delivers the 2-2. Miss low and away. Count runs full. Anthony on second. Rita on first. Payoff pitch to Madison Simmons. It was high and tight. She swung, fouled it away. We'll do the payoff pitch again. Mixon waits on deck. The payoff. Off speed, got her. And Rita caught in between first and second. She will get to second. Now Anthony in between second and third. They work around, diving back in, and everybody's safe. So the strikeout, and Kaylin Anthony gets a stolen base out of that when all is said and done. And that'll bring up Gracie Mixon, but first Coy Atkins wants to go have a word. Atkins going to ask for help from the umpire, as thought that Rita got tagged. And the appeal to no avail. So runners will be on the corners for Gracie Mixon. Mixon, a freshman out of Canton, hitting .381 on the year. First pitch inside a ball. Give Simmons a stolen base. And she was off with the pitch, even though Megan New did not throw down. The 1-0. Caught the inside corner, a ball and a strike. Nighthawks threatening here in the first. Southern Wesleyan's only given up 1 run in the first inning the entire season. That caught the outside corner, 1-2. 2 down in the frame as North Georgia with runners on second and third for the freshman Mixon, trying to break this one open early. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no score. Here in the bottom half of the first. 2-1 for the Nighthawks. The pitch swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Nighthawks leave 2 stranded. We head to the second. No score here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? There. Mark them tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics. Denton back out to work here in the second inning. No score between the Nighthawks and the Warriors, as it'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for Southern Wesleyan out of Central South Carolina, a member of the Conference Carolinas. And first up for Southern Wesleyan will be Lydia Clanton. Clanton, a sophomore out of Waynesboro, Mississippi, was homeschooled before making the trip to Central South Carolina. First pitch, a strike down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted high in the air and foul over toward Bobstein Stadium. 0-2. Clanton, 250 in the early going, 3 for 12. She has 3 RBI as well. The 0-2. Fouled away. Nothing in 2, the wind and the pitch that's outside, 1-2. Fans still filing in to Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium as that's fouled away. Get caught up by the netting, though. Fans going up on Radar Ridge in left field to watch the game from that vantage point. Got fans down the terrace section as well. That just missed the outside corner, 2-2. A socially distant grandstands here at the Hill as well. Nearly at capacity. Maybe a couple seats still available. The 2-2 bounces to the plate. Count runs full. Three and 2 the count as Denton toes the mound, winds and delivers. Swung on and missed. Her third strikeout of the day, and that brings up the catcher, Megan New. New, the leading batter for the Warriors, at 7 for 12 on the year. That's a .583 batting average, 4 doubles, 3 ribs. First pitch, a strike, 0-1. Denton came into the contest 2-0 as that's popped up on the infield. Denton gives way for the third baseman Mixon, who makes the catch. For out number 2. Bringing up the pitcher, Ashton Martin. Denton 2-0 on the year in 4 appearances, 3 of which were starts prior to today. A .43 ERA, 14 2/3 innings of work, 18 strikeouts to 6 walks. Batters just .241 against her early on in her freshman campaign. A ball and no strikes to the pitcher, Ashton Martin, who is 0 for 7 at the plate this year. Breaking ball inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. Checked swing. Ball was outside, and the count to 3-0. So Denton will have to battle back. The pitch. Caught the inside corner, 3-1. Martin's drawn 3 walks at the plate. So she does have a decent on-base percentage, and now 4 walks have been drawn by the 6-hole hitter, bringing up the center fielder, Emma Collins. Collins, a junior from Easley, South Carolina. 250 on the year, 2 for 8 with 5 runs scored. His first pitch is a ball, and Hammondtree will go out to have a word with Tybee. 4 walks drawn by Collins, 3 RBI. She does have a home run in her 2 hits. Her 2 hits, actually, a double and a home run. The 1-0. Missed inside, 2-0. Tybee takes a deep breath, winds and delivers. Right down the middle, 2-1. Fastball for the freshman. That caught the upper half, 2-2. Ashton Martin stands on first. The 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Grounded down the third base line, it trickles foul. The 2-2. High in the air, deep left center field. Back it goes, and it's over the wall. A 2-run homer for Emma Collins, her second long ball of the year. And Southern Wesleyan holds a 2-0 lead with their first hit of the game. Their first run scored in the second inning all year as the left fielder Nugent steps in. So nobody on base as the first pitch is outside to Nugent, 1-0. 1 for 9 this season is Nugent at the plate with 5 strikeouts. As now Molly Child will go out to have a word with Tybee. Nugent, a senior from Rockledge, Florida, and Rockledge High School. Lefty at the plate, righty in the outfield. A ball and no strikes. As now plate meeting comes to a close. Or the mound meeting, excuse me. A ball and no strikes. Denton winds and delivers, finds a strike, 1-1. That's in for a strike, 1-2. Abby Crawford staying loose in the bullpen. The 1-2. Lifted high and foul down the third base line. We'll do it again. Checked swing. Did she go around? No, she didn't. 2-2. Tough angle for the umpire at first base to see with a left-handed batter. The 2-2. Found the zone, strike 3, and that will retire the side, but not before the Warriors strike for 2 in the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Warriors here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia Mountains.
Shelby Hammondtree will lead things off for North Georgia. 6-7-8 due up for the number 2 Nighthawks. Senior out of Ringgold. First pitch to her, missed outside, ball on a no strikes. Martin gets the sign she wants, winds and delivers. Shelby rips one foul down the third base line, bounces off the third base dugout netting. Ball and a strike. Been trying to get the bat going is Shelby. Batting average up to 286. Couple home runs and 11 RBI for the senior. She waits on that one, lifts it high in the air, deep left center field, back it goes. Track wall, see you later! Shelby Hammondtree, a home run. It's 2-1, North Georgia. So after the solo homer from Shelby, it's 2-1 as Parker steps in. First pitch to her is outside, ball 1. Ball and no strikes to the freshman out of Kennesaw, the left fielder. That's out of the left-handed batter's box. Watches that one high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Parker will swing and miss at that one, 2-1. Two one. She offers at that one, 2-2. Squares to bunt. Going to pull back and go at this one, the 2-2. Late swing, fouled it away. And that actually got caught in the netting of the third base dugout. First time I've seen that happen. 2-2 to Parker. The wind and the pitch. Cue shot to short. Johnson fields, throws to Byers. Not in time, and infield hits. So a runner on for North Georgia, and Georgia Blair will step in. Freshman out of Douglasville, a transfer in from Virginia Tech. Hitting .235 on the year. A double and a triple to her name in her early start to the season. She watches strike one. See what Mike Davenport elects to do here on the base paths. Nighthawks an aggressive team traditionally as Blair sends that one foul. 0-2 count on the freshman. Nobody out here in the frame. Nighthawks a home run and an infield single thus far. The 0-2. Caught the outside corner, strike three. Blair down looking. That brings up Cheyenne Mosteller. The junior from Gray, Georgia. Second baseman Mosteller. Swung on and missed. Stolen base, though, for Parker. And it's 0-1 as she advances to second. The 0-1. Inside, nearly hit Cheyenne, 1-1. Last time North Georgia will be at home until about a week and a half from now. More on that later. Swung on and missed 1-2. They travel to Lee on Saturday to break up a 12 home games and 14 total. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Fifth strikeout of the day for the pitcher Martin, back to the top of the lineup, and Kaylin Anthony. Anthony will stand in. First pitch, low ball 1. Anthony was hit by a pitch, stranded on third the first time around. One ball, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Rise ball fouled away straight back, 1-1. A ball and a strike to the senior center fielder. Chopped down the first base line, foul. Snagged by Byers. One and two. One ball, two strikes to Kalen Anthony. Martin winds and delivers. Swung on and missed. Thrown down to first to make sure, but the out was at the plate. We're through two complete. It's now 2-1. Southern Wesleyan leads right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks. From shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics. Emma Jo Wolf will lead things off for the Warriors here in the third. 9-1-2 due up for Southern Wesleyan in the frame. 1 for 9 at the plate to start the year for the sophomore from South Hill, Virginia. Parkview High School. First pitch from Denton to Wolf, low ball 1. Not to be confused with Parkview High School down in the metro area. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Winding that hit off the knob of the bat, foul, 1-2. Wolf gonna shake her hand as that definitely didn't feel good, even if it didn't hit her hand at all. Trying to shake some feeling back into that left hand. She said it hit her in the hand. Her hands are right on the bottom of the bat, so definitely possible that it hit her hand after the knob. The 1-2. Fouled away into the netting. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for North Georgia. That's 5 on the day for Denton, and that brings up Byers. Byers struck out her first time around. In for a strike. Southern Wesleyan was picked 4th in the Conference Carolinas preseason poll. Outside a ball and a strike. Savannah Huff, Lydia Clanton named players to watch. Clanton was the freshman of the year in 2019 in the Conference Carolinas, and then Byers swings and misses 1 and 2. Delaney Laudenbacher, who I imagine will pitch game 2 for the Warriors, transfer from Anderson. Also a player to watch in the Conference Carolinas this year from Southern Wesleyan. The 1-2 bounces to the plate, 2 and 2. Two and 2. As Denton gets the sign, winds and delivers. Inside, count runs full. The 3-2. Chop to third. Mixon, Fields, throws over to Sinkfield well in time for the second out of the frame, bringing up the shortstop, Addie Johnson. Ground out to second, her first time to the plate as part of a 1-2-3 first. Swung on and missed. Half-hearted swing there from the freshman. 0-1. Ripped foul. 0-2. Saw the fans down the left field line scatter. Oh, 2 count. The pitch, low and away, 1 and 2. The 1-2. Missed low and away again. 2 and 2, trying to get Johnson to chase. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ripped foul. The pitch missed outside, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The payoff pitch, grounded to short. Simmons Fields, long throw, back foot, got her in time for out number 3. Warriors go in order in the third. We head to the bottom half. Nighthawks trail 2-1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with Tracer 5.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Two to one, North Georgia trails Southern Wesleyan here from Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary in the broadcast booth here at Haynes and Carolyn Hills Stadium at Lynn Cottrell Park. Sinkfield Simmons due up for North Georgia. Strikeout victim her first time up to the plate today. Martin with 6 punch-outs so far today. In fact, she has struck out the side in every inning. 6 outs for North Georgia, all of them by strikeout. First pitch, foul tip into the glove of Nude, 0-1. The wind to the pitch. That one chopped to third. Fielded by Huff. Thrown across to Byers. In time for out number 1. 5-3 on the putout for those scoring at home. It's the shortstop Margaret Simmons stepping in. Rita singled her first time up. Comebacker up the middle. First pitch to Rita. That through the first base side. Base hits. 2 singles for Rita to start off the ball game, and that'll bring up Madison Simmons. Maddie struck out her first time to the plate. First pitch hit her. So 2 on and 1 out for Gracie Mixon. Mixon struck out back in the first inning. 2 on and 1 out for the freshman. First pitch to her. Missed low and away. 1-0. Rita on second, Maddie on first. Mixon at the plate, the 1-0. Missed inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch, ripped foul. 2-1. A little early there for the freshman. Mike Davenport standing down the third base side, his 24th season in Dahlonega. Softball coach for 21 of those. Started out as an assistant coach under Buffy Burson on the women's basketball side before taking over the softball program. Buffy Burson's Nighthawks Peach Belt Conference semifinal game on Wednesday here in Dahlonega, as that's in for a strike, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Chop to the pitcher. Martin fields and throws. Not in time. Bad throw. That'll score 1 run. So everybody moves up. And it's tied at 2. So a run scores for North Georgia on the error from Southern Wesleyan, tying this thing up at 2. Runners on second and third for Shelby Hammondtree. Hammondtree stands in. First pitch to her. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. 0-1. Right now, Margaret Simmons' run unearned. But with a base hit here, that would become earned. We'll just wait to see what happens. The 0-1. Off speed, found the inside corner, 0-2. Hammondtree homered to left center her first time up. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul down the third base side. Shelby will get another crack. The 1-2 to Hammondtree. Inside at hitter. So that'll load up the bases for Mallory Parker. Chance to blow this game open for North Georgia as Parker stands in with the bases loaded. She had an infield single her first time up. Infield in for the Warriors. First pitch to Parker. Ripped down the right field side. Base hit. 1 run will score. Mixon waved home. Throw not in time. A 2-run single for Mallory Parker, and it is 4-2 in favor of North Georgia. Kylie Hubby will pinch hit for Georgia Blair here. First pitch to Hubby inside, ball 1. Correct. The 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. The wind of the pitch to Hubby. She rips this one well foul into the netting down the left field side. Then right into the middle of the mud. A ball and 2 strikes to Hubby. Mosteller waits on deck. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. That brings up Cheyenne Mosteller. Mosteller struck out her first time to the plate. 8th batter of the inning for the Nighthawks. First pitch to Mosteller is a wild one. Everybody advances 60 feet on the wild pitch. Mosteller nearly pulled the trigger on the pitch above the eyes. 2-0. The junior transfer out of Gray, Georgia. The 2-0 pitch. Well out in front, 2-1. Nighthawks with 3 so far in the frame, trying to get some more here with 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Extra bases. 2 runs will score. Mosteller rounds first. Heads to second. She's going to try for 3. The throw is not in time, and it actually hit Cheyenne in the face. It'll be a triple for Cheyenne. As we'll check to make sure she's okay. Hit her in the jaw. But she's back up on her feet as Matt Daniel goes out to check on her. The 2 RBI triple brings home 2 more. It's now 6-2 in favor of North Georgia as they continue to check on Cheyenne. The throw from the cutoff was a little bit awry and bounced up and hit Cheyenne, but she is okay. Nods her head. She stands on third after the RBI triple. Both runs unearned on the play, though, as Kaylin Anthony will now stand in. Oh for 1 on the play as Kaylin. She struck out and was hit by a pitch. First one to her is in for a strike, 0-1. North Georgia right now 5 runs off 3 hits in the frame and an error. Still looking for more. Kaylin down the third base side, foul. No balls, 2 strikes on Kaylin. The senior stands in, the wind of the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. That's Clanton. She throws to Byers in time for out number 3. But the Nighthawks strike for 5 in the frame. We head to the 4th, 6-2 North Georgia on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Savannah Huff will lead off the 4th inning for North Georgia as it's the 3-4-5 hitters due up for the visiting Warriors. North Georgia on top 6-2. First pitch to Huff, popped up in the air. Mosteller calls off Sinkfield and makes the catch for an easy out number 1. Bringing up the cleanup hitter, Lydia Clanton. Clanton, a strikeout victim, her first time up. First pitch fouled away. 0-1. North Georgia's 5 spot in the 3rd, more than Southern Wesleyan's given up in the 3rd inning all year. 4 runs given up over their first 4 games in the 3rd frame for their opponents. High in the air, foul ground. Sinkfield gives chase, but we'll watch it bounce out of play. Nothing in 2 to Clanton. Swung on and missed. 6 strikeouts now for Denton. As now Megan New will stand in. Ball 1 outside, 1-0. That's in the middle for a strike, 1-1. New popped out to 3rd in her first plate appearance. The catcher in the 5th hole for Southern Wesleyan sends that one foul off the top of the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Denton delivers, lined into left field, through for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Warriors, first for New, and that keeps the inning going for Southern Wesleyan. As now it looks like Coy Adkins may make a, no, he's not going to make a substitution here with 2 outs. Not going to burn anybody yet, as the pitcher Ashton Martin stands in. Martin walked her first time up, still looking for her first hit of 2021. First pitch is high, ball one. Coming up later this week on the Nighthawk Sports Network, Peach Belt Conference basketball semifinal on Wednesday inside the Convocation Center. Game time and opponent to be announced at the conclusion of the regular season Monday night. So stay tuned for that. That'll actually be broadcast through the PBC Sports Network. So that's swung on and missed 2 and 1. But it'll be the Nighthawk Sports Network crew doing the work for the Peach Belt Conference Network. The 2-1. In for a strike. 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. Reached at, it'll be foul. As Shelby let that one roll foul. Do the 2-2 again. The 2-2 bounces to the plate and the count runs full. New will be off with the pitch with 2 outs here in the inning. Denton, the wind and the pitch. Chopped to third. Mixon fields. Be a long throw, but well in time for the third out. A runner stranded for Southern Wesleyan. We're through 3.5 complete. 6-2 North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3, out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
A host of defensive changes for Southern Wesleyan as they move people around to get Emma Collins to the pitcher spot. I'll give you more of that here in just a second. As for North Georgia, it will be Olivia Sinkfield to stand in. Addie Nugent moves from left to center. Replacing her in left field will be number 2, Claire Ellison. Ellison goes in the lineup in place of Lydia Clanton as Byers moves to first and Martin goes from pitching to first. Collins from center into pitch. Sinkfield stands in. It's a 2-0 count on her. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout and a ground out. And a 4-pitch walk drawn by her will bring up Margaret Simmons. First pitch swung on and foul tip into the glove, I think. So advancing to second on the play there will be Sinkfield. That's a stolen base for the sophomore. The count 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Rita in the inside corner. The 0-2 to Rita. High in the air, right field side. Wolf going to give chase toward the foul line. She'll make the catch. Sinkfield tags up at second, easily into third. F9 on the score sheet for Rita. That'll bring up Madison Simmons. Simmons on the day, she's 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch and scored, also struck out. First pitch is a strike to her, 0-1. The 0-1 missed inside, ball and a strike. Collins 0-1 on the year in 2 appearances, one of those being starts, an 8.40 ERA, 5 innings of work, 7 runs given up, 6 of them earned, struck out 7, walked 1. Ball high, 2-1. Again, we expect to see Delaney Laudenbacher in game 2. She's given up just 1 run across 13 innings of work. 3-1 the count. The 3-1 pitch. Smacked foul over the North Georgia bullpen. That will bounce and go onto Barlow Road, roll down for a while. The payoff pitch. High in the air, shallow left center field, giving chase is Ellison. Nugent will be her backup. It's a sacrifice fly as Sinkfield easily comes home to score to make it 7-2. Ellison with the putout on the sac fly. Gracie Mixon stands in. Mixon first pitch, big cut, 0-1. The 0-1 found the inside corner, 0-2. Collins trying to work out of this one. Trailing 7-2 after a 5-run third for North Georgia. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. Inside nearly hit Mixon, 2-2. Two. Missed low. Count runs full. Mixon's battled all the way back. The 3-2. Fouled straight back into the netting. Second game of our doubleheader about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. The 3-2 outside, and Mixon draws a 2-out walk. Bringing up the catcher, Shelby Hammondtree. Hammondtree a 1-for-1 on the day. She scored twice. She's homered and was hit by a pitch. First pitch low and inside. It's wild, allowing Mixon to get up to second. And time called as Megan New wants to trade out softballs after rolling around on the wet turf. A lot of rain yesterday here in Dahlonega, but just overcast skies today. Wind a non-factor. Swung on and missed. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch sent out of play. Still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Hammondtree. The pitch. Low and inside, 2-2. High in the air, it'll get out of play. We'll do it again. Again, the 2-2. This one high in the air, shallow on the infield. Johnson will make the catch and retire the side. North Georgia scores again. We head to the 5th, 7-2 North Georgia right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia Mountains.
North Georgia up 7-2 in the early goings here from Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. First pitch from Denton to Collins, in for a strike. Collins homered in her lone at bat so far today. That's shot foul. 1-2 the count. Look at the North Georgia scoreboard. North Georgia baseball, number 24 in the nation, leading Georgia College, bottom of the first, 2-0 after an Andres Perez homer. Bobcats have got the bases loaded with one out in the frame. Parker Morrison walked two and gave up a little bloop single to Cassius Young, one of the best hitters in the Peach Belt Conference. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. 7 strikeouts now for Denton. That'll bring up Addie Nugent. Of course, to keep up with the North Georgia baseball team, go to the PBC Sports Network. Flied into left and easy out there for Mallory Parker. 2 down for the right fielder, Emma Jo Wolf. PBC Sports Network or UNGathletics.com to find the links to the video as well as live stats from Milledgeville. 1-0 count on Wolf, who struck out her lone at bat so far today. That's fouled away. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 as Denton went off speed. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Hammontree makes the tag, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 7-2 North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Mallory Parker will lead things off. It's in for a strike, 1-1. Substitutions for Southern Wesleyan, the catcher Caitlin Stewart now, and the right fielder is Micah Williams. 1-1, high and away, 2-1. Three and one the counts. And Parker draws the walk. And now Mike Davenport going to make a substitution here. Mariah Wicker will come up to bat. Mariah Wicker steps in as Georgia College has jumped out to a 4-2 lead. Bases clearing double and then an RBI single. Parker easily steals second on ball one. Now 1-1 to the Buford native. The lefty stands in, the 1-1. Missed outside. Another pinch hitter standing in for North Georgia on the on-deck circle, at least for the moment, is Kate Ashmore. Now Ashmore goes back into the dugout, and Mosteller comes out as Wicker sends one right back up the middle, a base hit. Parker held at third. Wicker will get to second on the single and then advance on the throw. And that'll bring Cheyenne Mosteller to the plate. So Mosteller will stand in. She represents the game-winning run. As North Georgia needs 3 here in the frame to call it quits. Mosteller fouls that off. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Kate Ashmore now waits on deck for North Georgia. The 1-2. Line to short, easily caught there by Johnson. As now Mike Davenport will go to the lineup card. Kate Ashmore will step into the batter's box for the Nighthawks. Ashmore will stand in. First pitch inside to Kate. 1-0. Two and 0 now to Ashmore. The wind to the pitch. Missed inside. 3-0. That out in the zone. High in the air, right field, giving chase is Williams. She makes the catch. Tagging up is Parker. She will score on the sac fly. Makes it 8-2. Wicker up to third. And that brings up Olivia Sinkfield. So 2 down in the frame as Sinkfield represents the winning run. Wicker on third. Olivia watches inside. Ball 1. Fouled off the foot of the sophomore first baseman. 1-1. Nighthawk baseball team gets out of it in the first. The trail 5-2 now. A lot of baseball to be played. Parker Morrison roughed up in that first inning. The 1-1. Sinkfield pops that one up over the press box. 1-2. Livia high and deep to center field. That one going to bounce and hit off the wall. Sinkfield round second. She'll try for third, sliding in head first in time for a triple. And the game-winning run is 60 feet away. That'll bring up Margaret Simmons. First pitch to Rita. Missed inside. North Georgia trying to finish this one off. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. The ball and a strike. A base hit here ends it. The 1-1. Missed high. 2 balls and a strike. Inside, 3-1. Madison Simmons waits on deck. The 3-1 to Rita. High and deep to left field. That'll do it. A 2-run homer gives North Georgia the 11-2 win. Stay tuned. Postgame report right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.